Aries, Elsie here from Ten of Cups Tarot. I am here to do your reading for the last half of April, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, sign of Aries. And please, if you wouldn't mind subscribing before you go, if you are someone who's new, subscribe and hit the bell button there, and I will notify you when I'm uploading things rather than you trying to find out what I'm doing over here. If you have been here before, thank you very much for coming here, because you are holding the door open for all the others that are coming here. So thank you so much. I just want to give a quick thank you to everybody who comes here, because this is really beyond what I ever thought it could be. Whatever I had imagined, it has exceeded my imagination. So I just want to send out a great big thank you for you, Aries, for watching and for subscribing and for sharing, because I know, in fact, you're doing that because our numbers are growing every single day. All right, so coffee. Coffee first, and then we are going to do, sorry, I'm going to try and not move this tripod here while I'm doing this reading. It's not working very well so far, but you know, it is what it is. My face is still healing, so I can't really put on makeup, and you don't get to see me without makeup. So just gonna pull one card from the Power of Love deck here for you. Sticking out, might as well grab the one that's sticking out. There we go. Tolerance. There we go. Aries, it says here, you appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. So tolerance is really important in every relationship. It's important in the work environment. It's important everywhere that you go. So the reason that you might tolerate somebody is, you know, perhaps they haven't woken up to the extent that you have. And that can be a little bit frustrating. Once I did wake up, then I said to, you know, my psychologist, I said, so now that I'm awake and everyone I know is asleep, now what? Well, now what happens is you try and help wake up your friends and family as well. I know it can be hard, but that's what you try and do. Okay, so we've got Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I've already blessed the cards, so we're not going to go through that again, but Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, sign of Aries. Let's see what we have for our Aries friends today. By the way, if you've had a birthday in Aries season here, happy birthday to you. All right, we're just going to cut the cards. All right, here we go. 5 cards for the past energies. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Until the end of April. Could I have 5 cards for the past energy, please? About 5 or 6 weeks in the past. Oh, look. They almost fell off the table, but they didn't. That's good. All right, didn't have to card dive. There we go. Oh, there's 1. There's 2. That one did fall off. Hang on. There we go. 3 more cards, please, for the past energies. That one, we should put them up here first. Second. It was face down, so I kept it. 3 more cards here. You know what it is? I'm trying to shuffle with my elbows off the table, which is kind of hard, and I don't want to rock this thing here. Okay, here we go. 3 more. Oh, 1, 2, and 3. I'll put that one back in the deck. And, oh, I think I boxed one too. Hang on. I did. All right, there we go. We're good. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, we show the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is someone who is very emotional, someone who is who has an emotional aptitude. So someone who can think very deeply, can see the bottom side of a situation, not just the surface. In this depiction, though, she does look a little bit worried to me. She looks like, you know, she sees the storm coming and she wants to try and stop it. She has a cup in her hand and she's wondering if she should give that cup. So the Queen of Cups is a water sign, and cups are, the energy of cups is emotion. So she is a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. What do we have here? All right. Aries, 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 what are you doing? All right, so first of all, we start with the Three of Cups. Now, in a general reading, you can read down below, the description down below tells you what a general reading is. And so if you've read that, you'll know that this can kind of flip-flop and there can be multiple meanings for each card. So I'm showing the Three of Cups, which can be a celebration, and it can also be a third party. So I do believe that either a celebration or a third party, let me think about that for a moment. No, you know what? My intuition is telling me that this is Three of Cups is a celebration. So celebration with friends, you know, after we can all go out the house again and be more than 6 feet away from our friends, or be less than 6 feet away from our friends. And this is in fact a celebration, and I do believe it's a celebration with someone who has the qualities of the Empress. So the Empress is a major arcana card, something that you can't change. The Empress is someone who is the mother of the deck. She is Taurus. I believe she is also there is another sign that I'm not remembering, but nonetheless, looks like there's going to be a celebration with the Empress. The Empress is someone who has all the knowledge of all the queens. So there is going to be a celebration with the Empress because you have closed a chapter. And the chapter here, you know, when you close a chapter, you've learned a lesson. This is the World card, which is also major arcana, and it is closing a chapter and learning a lesson, learning a karmic lesson. So if you've closed a chapter, you might have finished off a relationship. Maybe you broke away from, you know, a relationship that wasn't working out for you. And I feel like you manifested this, Aries. You manifested the end of this relationship. I believe there's going to be a celebration with the Empress because you've closed the world, you've closed the old chapter, you've manifested this whole thing, and this is the card of Leo, you are a person who is very strong. So you've manifested having strength enough to close this chapter so you can celebrate with the Empress, whoever that is. All right. And let's go for the current energy, Aries. Oh, I did box another card. Look at that. It's there. There it is. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Aries, please. Aries. Whoops. There we go. Oh, look. There he is. 3 more cards for the sign of Aries, please. 3 more cards. Oh, look at that. We boxed more cards. 3 more cards for the sign of Aries. For the sign of Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. 3 more cards. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. What do we have on the bottom? We do have Ace of Wands. So someone that you're very passionate about, Aries. So beginnings of passion. So if you are closing this old chapter, if you are in fact closing this old chapter and you have manifested strength, you've also manifested a new passionate start with your new person. Now, that being said, you have shown up to your reading here. There you go, Aries. That is the Emperor. So somebody here is going to take charge. Somebody's going to take charge of this situation. And it could be the Emperor or it could be the Empress. We have a soulmate connection here. Yeah, these are soulmates here. So the Emperor and the Empress are the mother and the father of the deck. So you might be celebrating with the Empress because you've been looking for her. And then we see, you know, that there is an opportunity with the Empress. There we go. They come out right like that. So I see this opportunity here. You've got your eye on the prize, and I think you're taking in some sort of a gift when you go see the Empress. So the Empress, I think you're going to bring like flowers or something tangible, a gift of some sort when you go in. I have a feeling that I'm hearing apology. I'm hearing that there's a reason that you need to be giving the Empress an apology. So perhaps you've ended a chapter with someone else who is not your soulmate, and now you feel as though it's time for you to look for your soulmate. You could have met your soulmate at work. You could have met this Empress at work. And I do see here that it's coming up with the Four of Pentacles. So 8 of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles is the miserly card, right? In the tarot, it's all about, not really giving of anything, feeling closed off. You can see that the miser has all of his pentacles at his chest. He does love money and he's not really sharing, but that's not the point. The point is that there's nothing that can get through there. So not love, not anything. So until he drops his walls, there isn't really anything that is going to get through there. So the Emperor, I see, is looking for this opportunity. And at the beginning here, we show the celebration either was had or is coming with the Empress. And the Four of Cups is the opportunity. And you see the opportunity, Aries, and you're going to bring in some sort of a gift as you see your person. And this person may be someone that you met at work, or this is someone that you just have, you know, you've been working really hard at work. You've been manifesting. This is the Magician, right? You've been manifesting hard work. And you've been manifesting just doing really good work. Someone at work is noticing you doing that great work. And you are... you're just very good at what you do. And so someone is admiring your hard work. For some reason, though, you seem a little closed off. So you're not completely open at this time, but let's see what comes up in the future here. All right. So another box card, you guys. What's going on? What's going on? There we go. All right. They jumped out right away. So there's 3. I need 1 more. 1 more for the future. There we go. What do we have here? We have King Midas and a Pentacle starting out new. And there she is, the Queen of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. You know what? I just did the Taurus reading and it's pretty much, well, this and... I guess it's really not. I guess these are the only 2 that came up. Oh, and this one came up in the Taurus reading as well. Taurus and Aries always seem to be interlocked, and I don't know why, but okay. Nonetheless, we're looking at the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is someone who is has the Midas touch. Everything he touches, he's a very successful person, and he knows a lot about business, and he is, you know, the money guy. So he's aware of his dollars, and he is someone who, whenever he touches something, it is successful. It turns to gold, essentially. And I do see here that you're looking for a new start. I think this is your energy as well. Part of the Emperor energy here. I think that, you know, stable, a good provider, that's who you are. And the Ace of Pentacles is the beginning of something new. It could be beginning of love, beginning something new in love, perhaps with this Queen of Swords, or just maybe it's the Queen of Swords energy that you're, that you're carrying. The Queen of Swords is someone who has a sharp tongue. And, well, I say sharp tongue, but that's a little bit of a bad rap. She just really likes to be honest. She likes to speak her truth. And sometimes there are people around her who really don't like the truth. So she is someone who is always going to speak her truth no matter what. And it could be that this is part of the Empress energy as well. Or this could be someone totally new. This could be a different person. So a brand new start with someone totally new. The Ace of Pentacles is a new start. Maybe you want a new start with the Queen of Swords. Now, maybe you're kind of nervous about talking to the Queen of Swords, just because I see you here taking in a present when you go and see her. So, you know, these cards are touching each other. So I see a new start with the Queen of Swords energy, and then the Page of Pentacles is in the middle. So I see you sort of taking either an apology or a gift when you go to see that person who's carrying that energy. The Six of Pentacles is here, which means that you're going to go to the Queen and say, look, I just need reciprocity. That's what I'm looking for. I want to put 100% into a relationship, and therefore I would like you to do the same. So 50-50 is not the deal in a relationship, you guys. It's 100%, 100%. And when you both do that, when you're more concerned about the other person's well-being more than you are concerned of your own, and they do the same, that's when a relationship is magic. That's when a soulmate relationship will usually come into play, because you'll innately know what that person needs, right? So soulmates kind of finish each other's sentences. They, you know, they always know what the other person is thinking. And so we need 3 more cards for the future, please. 3 more cards. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. 2 more cards, please, for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. There's another one and another one. All right. And we have the beginning of clarity. So I think a conversation is going to take place. Okay. So Spirit is saying that the Emperor and the Empress already know each other. The Emperor and the Empress already know each other. And I believe, well, Spirit is telling me, and I believe them when they tell me that this Queen of Swords is going to be the energy that comes during this conversation. So when King Midas here, I think that the Emperor is coming in with King Midas sort of energy, thinking that everything that he or she touches is gold, right? Taking control. King Midas will be doing that, and then offering a pentacle. And the way in which they will talk with each other will be in terms of clarity. It will be very, very honest, and it will be to the point that the honesty needs to be present, or one of you is going to cut the other one out. So, let's see what we got here. There we go. And yeah, we have a soulmate connection here. So the Queen of Pentacles is here. So the person that, this could definitely be a different person. These could be 2 different people, but I don't think they are, to be honest. Yeah, Spirit is saying, no, that's all of the energy of the Empress, but it's almost like this reading is kind of breaking down how these things are going to go down. So yes, this Emperor is the King of Pentacles. So the Emperor is going to walk in with this sort of, balanced kind of good provider. I can take care of you, and going to offer the pentacle to this person. They're going to go at this meeting, whatever it is, as the Queen of Swords. So everybody's going to be very honest in what they're saying. And it's going to end up being, very reciprocal back and forth. They're going to be very honest with each other. The Queen of Pentacles is the same deal. I do believe the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, and Spirit is saying, yes, that's true, is also the energy of the Empress, because the Empress has the energy of all the queens. So she is, kind, and she is someone who is charitable, and she's in a growth spurt. Things around her grow. People love her, and she's always willing to help wherever she can. She is very passionate about the Emperor, and I don't know that he knows that. I think that he is more concerned with carrying, putting down the burdens that are heavy. And he is, he's putting down the burdens of not really speaking out. Okay, so speaking out. So, I'm sorry, Spirit sort of intervenes and says, no, that's not what's going on. So, speaking out. So he's putting down his burdens. He's going to speak out what he needs to, because he's very passionate about everything that he's gone through to this point. So he is going to speak it to the Queen of Pentacles, and hoping that she is going to come with this balanced energy, and being in growth and happiness. He's hoping that this is going to be a good conversation that they're going to have with each other. Okay, we need 2 more cards for the future, please. 2 more cards for the future. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right. There we go. There's one, and we've got some here, so I'm just going to pick this one. Let's pull it out of there. And what do we have? We have transformation. Somebody's been doing a lot of hard work. Yeah, it's a card of Scorpio, and you're doing a lot of hard work here, I think, Aries, that you have been doing so much inner work to the point of leveling up. Now, I think there we go. The 8 of Pentacles is here. So when I said that you met somebody at work, you could very well be meeting someone at work, but this is also about self-mastery. And so now that I see that the Death card is here, I see that it's the death of who you used to be, and the death of who you used to be, and the beginning of who you want to be. So congratulations for leveling up. Okay. This was here, and then we have this here. So we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the Page of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is very deep. She's very deep, very emotional. She takes things to heart. She hurts deeply. She loves deeply. She loves to envelop people as though a wave, you know, a wave, how it comes around, just encircles you. And she loves to be that way with people. She has a cup in her hand, so she's wondering if she should give a cup to someone. The Page of Cups here as well, and the Page of Cups is coming in with young love. So this could be someone who's younger than you, or you're younger than them. This is the second page that's shown up here. So it could also be that Aries, that you have young children, and you might have two young children, because there are two cards here, one of the Pentacles and one of the Cups. So you could have two young children, not necessarily young, but two children. They could be older kids as well. But this Page of Cups is, you know, really new at this, new at love, new at talking things out, new at, you know, asking for what they need, new at manifesting. So all of this is very new to you, Aries. And you're hoping that the person that you're going to be speaking with is going to take this in the terms of the Queen of Cups, who's going to be very forgiving and very deep and kind. So we have the last card coming out here, Aries. Last card, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Aries. Aries till the end of April. There we go. You're really going to fight for it. Yeah, you want to be victorious. You're really going to fight for this connection with the Empress, because I do believe that she is your soulmate. Mother and the father, that's what they do. They're made for each other, essentially. So I think you're really going to fight for this Empress here, this Taurus. You're really going to fight for her attention. You really need to just speak it all out, say what's on your mind, because you're looking at a new start, and you're really passionate about her. You just need to, you know, let her know that you're going to be dropping all your burdens, and you just want to move forward fresh, but you are ready to fight for whatever you need to fight for in order to have your Empress. That is all that I have for you today. I hope that was good for you, Aries. Don't forget tolerance, okay? When you get into this scenario here where you may be meeting someone for a conversation, and maybe they throw the Queen of Wands energy in your face, all this honesty, right? Don't forget your tolerance, okay? So appreciate others' points of view, because you sense love in every word, or in every one, right? That's all I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much for coming by today. If you have anything to tell me, please leave it in the comments. And I still am open for private readings. My private readings are on sale for the drop and read. So the drop and read that was an hour was $175. It's now $125. And the drop and read for 30 minutes was $125, and now it's $100. So if you need me, it's Elsie at tenofcupstarot.ca. Thank you so much. I will be back. And don't forget, we have a live on the 24th. I will set us up for that, okay? Bye, guys.